Oh, my name is Robert Novorolsky. I'm from New York City, and I am the head of partnerships and community here at Vamos. Vamos is a event discovery platform that's just released on Android, and it's on iOS and on web. And its goals are to make event discovery as simple as possible for people. Really love going to events. I'm an event junkie, so I love to go to festivals. I like to go to musical shows. I like going to wine tastings. I'm an expat by nature. I like to go and see things all the time. I like to go to book signings and be out of the house whenever I can. I'm a busybody. So Vamos gives me that opportunity in spades. For me, my daily responsibilities, first off, are to answer any incoming traffic and handle any promotions that are going on in our application and on the website. More or less in startups, there's things that you may not be 100% positive that are going to be successful, but you have to push forward. And maybe you're not so comfortable with these activities, but with a small team, you are forced to do these things. It's a good and a bad, though, because you get an opportunity to learn things that you wouldn't normally learn, as well as become professional at something that maybe you were just a slight amateur at before. I really like the small team of the startup industry. Us at Vamos, we are only 4 people, but yet we have a global platform. So decisions that are being made about product and learning about how the product is made and how marketing is going to affect people, it's easy to understand for us because each one of us is connected and we're able to get our input in. Whereas if I went into a bigger company, I might not have a say or might not have the same learnings as I do right now.
I'm Miha. I come from a small country, Slovenia. I'm a web developer at Vamos. My day-to-day responsibilities are taking care of our getvamos.com website, fixing bugs, developing new stuff, having meetings with our CTO, coming up with new ideas, how to develop next great thing.
So yeah, so my previous career, obviously pretty young one still, I was organizing events for teenagers who couldn't get into parties. So myself being in the perfect audience, myself being 16, 18, during those years I was doing it, I learned a lot about organizing events, also kind of learned a lot about running a crew of 40 people. So what I also learned was that I didn't want to organize events for the rest of my life. It's very time consuming, it's very stressful and very lonely. So the best thing of running a company obviously is that you have an extreme accelerated learning curve. I think what I've done in the past 2 years with Vamos, I probably wouldn't have been able to learn it faster elsewhere. And myself, who are eager to learn and curious and always want to learn new things, this is obviously the perfect environment for that. Well, overall, to run a company is tough, especially when you haven't done it, I would say, in a structured manner, especially in the tech industry before. So there's a lot of first-time experiences, and I think that's obviously a tough realization sometimes when you having difficulties along the way. But overall, I think that's why it's so important that the people you bring on board are not just people with a certain skill, but problem solvers. And problem solvers that can find solutions to many different problems. And I think our team is one of those that can basically run a company, do an event. We could probably do a lot of different things if we would like to. I think for everyone who's interested to get into this industry, it's important that you do a little bit of research beforehand. Once you have picked a company, you're going to be through a lot. So the more prepared you are, and especially picking a company that you really believe in, it's really important. So don't just choose a company because it has a cool name. Pick a company because you believe you want to work there for the next 5 to 10 years.